back once again. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Vape Cave. Today, handed down to me by the Greek god of the sea himself. This is the Poseidon Rda. Now, this thing here, guys, is a straight up cloud chaser's dream. I absolutely love this thing. Let me take a toot, guys. Clouds for days. Yes, clouds for days. This thing just absolutely chucks. This is Sig Green's original design for an atomizer. They're one of the clone companies like Infinite and the other ones out there that they decided to make their own atomizer. And this thing is the shit, guys. If you want to chuck some serious clouds, this is the one to get. I mean, whew, man. Nothing but clouds. Man, this RDA, ever since I got it, I've been in love with it. I've had many different builds in here, and we're going to take you down to the table here in just a second, and I'm going to break it down for you, show you all the pieces of it, and we're going to enjoy the shit out of this thing. So let's take a toot and go down to the table. Alright, here we are down at the table. Look at the Poseidon Rda. Now this here's the box that it came in. Really nice design. You got Sig Green. You'll have a sticker for what color you pick it up in. And then it's got this nice little scene down here of, looks like Poseidon and his trident and out in the ocean, all that good stuff there. And it says Poseidon right here. And let's go ahead and let's crack this bitch open and let's take a look at it. So this is everything that came inside of it. We have our Poseidon Rda right here, and then also came with a little bag here with a little screwdriver and 4 pre-made microcoils from Sig Green. It's pretty nice. I do my own coils, so I don't have any need for these, but for people that aren't good at coil building or anything, this here comes with 4 pre-made microcoils for you guys, so you can already get started. Just insert your leads, tie it down, make sure everything is burning right evenly, and you'll be good to go. So that's very nice. Good job, Sig Green, for sending out some microcoils there. Now, so we have our Poseidon Rda. Now this thing is set up strictly for quad coils, 8 coils, you know, whatever you want, because it's 4 straight air holes that open up to it. And then we have on the bottom here, we have Sig Green on the top. There's Poseidon down on the bottom, and we have here is number 226. And we have a adjustable copper contact here for the 510 connection, so that's really good. And let's go ahead and throw her on my little Addy stand here. And here we are. This is the deck for the Poseidon Big Well. Now there is a regular Poseidon that is the same setup, except it does not have a juice well to it, whereas this one here, it's got about a 1/4 of an inch deep juice well. This is my current build I have in it. This is an 8 coil setup, 26 gauge, 10 wraps a piece, and it reads at 0.2 ohms flat. And this is basically, this is the setup that, this is what it looks like. You have your 4 negative posts going around that are welded into, welded into your deck. So that's very good there. And then we have our positive pin. Now this thing here, it's got holes set up on your negative posts here. And then for the positive post, you won't really be able to see it in here, but There's 4 holes in the middle of the post where you can slide coils in through there. And you also have these little lips notched in here so you can trap leads into the top underneath the screw head and not really have any issue. I've got 8 leads trapped underneath that screw head there, and this thing works absolutely fine. So there's this is basically what the Poseidon deep well looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna re-wick this thing, and we're gonna go up top and take a few toots on it, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts, guys. All right, so we are back from looking down at the table at the Poseidon Rda, made by Sig Green. Now, this thing here, absolutely in love with this thing ever since I got it, so I'll take one more toot. All right, so pros and cons. Pros. This thing, cloud chucking machine. Yeah, this thing, it's made for chucking clouds. It's got 4 different sized air hole options to choose from. That's awesome. I can change it up if I want a tighter draw, if I want an airier draw, that's nice. The 4-post setup, I can do multiple coils. That's a pro. That is awesome because I can do whatever I want with this thing. Chuck's clouds, Chuck's flavor. It gives me everything that I really truly want in an RDA, in a dripper, in something that I'm looking for clouds. 1 second. Yes. Now, cons, or actually still pros, so I'm still, still the pros. This thing has the multiple ways to build on it. You could have the positive posts. You could either put them in through the hole post. There's 4 hole posts drilled into the positive post, so you can do them down there for lower set coil builds. You also have the notches in the positive post, so you could trap them underneath the screw head. That's another pro. You could do multiple setups in it, however you want to do it. Now, the deep juice well, another pro. I can stuff a bunch of cotton in there. I can hold a lot of juice, whereas the original one, it doesn't have a juice well at all. So you're limited to the cotton that's available on the deck. Let's see. It has an adjustable copper connection. That is amazing. So no matter what, I can make it. I can adjust it to whatever device that I'm running it on, to where it's going to sit flush. It's going to make contact. Let's see. Another pro is the price on this thing. I'm going to get to that in just a second after the cons. Now, the heat sink up here at the top, it helps take away some of the heat from this thing, because this device gets hot as shit, especially when you're running 8 coils on it. You know, it's gonna get hot, and this heat sink up here really helps out with that. That's another pro. So I think that's about it for the pros. It's an original device that is not an expensive RDA that performs amazingly. So that's another thing, another pro. Cons. Cons on this thing here. It is a pain in the ass to build on. When you're doing multiple coils in there and trying to trap all the leads, it can be a pain in the ass. That is a con. This thing, it takes me an hour to do a build on this because I've got to try and put everything in such tight spaces. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I still love this damn thing. I'm going to use it for any and every cloud comp that I'm going to go to. So, um, what else is there? Cons. It's a really tight space in there, but when you have 22 millimeters on the outside and like 19, smaller to work with on the inside, yeah, that's kind of going to happen. And that, they probably could have done a little bit better of a job with the drip tip and with the writing. I see there's a lot of like thick lines in between there to where it didn't quite come out as clean as it probably should have. That's just an aesthetic thing. It has nothing to do with performance. Performance, this thing is awesome. The drip tip is nice. It could have been made with a little bit better of a plastic to where it could have like like a Delrin or something, where just a better thing to throw off the heat, because this drip tip does get hot as shit. That's about it for the pros and cons. This thing, it performs absolutely amazing. So. Okay, now, I got this here off of 101vape.com. Same website that I got my little Addy stand. I got my 26650K fund from. The price on this was $22.99, and then it was $1.99 shipping, so it was like $24.98 like total out the door. And this thing got to me in 2 days, so that was absolutely awesome. And $25 for an authentic RDA that chucks clouds. If you want something that you want to be able to get into a cloud comp and really kick ass in, this is the one you want. You don't have to go out and spend $100, $110, $120 on some of the real high-end RDAs out there. Now, I'm not knocking any of the high-end RDAs, but for $25, this thing here is kick-ass. And with it being an authentic atomizer and the way it performs, absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend this anymore to anybody else. If you really want to chuck clouds, and you don't want to spend a lot of money to do it, and you really like to tinker, because this thing, I tell you, it takes a while to do a build on this thing. So if you want something that you can sit and have some fun with and chuck some clouds, pick yourself up the Poseidon Rda by Sig Green. 101 Vape, they've got like 5 or 6 different colors. So you could go through and match it up to whatever device you're looking to vape on. And that's another awesome thing about the Poseidon. And they also have 26650 models. They've got other Poseidon models out there. So if you want to, go check them out and pick yourself up a Poseidon, and man, go chuck yourself some clouds. And I'm going to take one last tube for the road, and me and the Poseidon are going to be out on this video, YouTube. So see you on the next one.